So much for
Where are
coming.
you?
I'm right here.
There you are. Okay. Hi, what's your name?
Lisa.
Lisa. Nice to see you, Lisa.
Nice to see you. So I was going to ask you a really specific question
Okay.
about gender-based wage discrimination, but when I was standing here, I thought I think I could wrap up a lot of my concerns with this question.
Okay.
So how do you effectively counter a bottom feeder like Trump, where there's no low that's too low, without getting down there with him and sacrificing your own, high ideals?
Okay. So, I want to tell you how I look at this. I'm going to start with, I know how to fight and I know how to win. And yeah, you don't back down from a bully. You have to be willing to lay into this, right? And nobody's getting behind me on a debate stage and doing a handsy thing. That's not happening. But here's the point I want to make. We're not going to win this by just saying not Trump. We're not. We should call him out on specific policies. We should make sure people understand where he stands. When he's ugly, we can call it out. But that's not enough. It's not enough to be not Trump. A country that elects Donald Trump is a country in serious trouble. And we need to pay attention to what's been broken, not just in the last 2.5 years, but what's been broken for decades. We need to talk about what's gone wrong. We need to be willing to talk about race and gender. We need to be willing to talk about guns and gun safety. We need to be willing to talk about health care, not just for some, but for everyone. We need to be willing to talk about just how urgent the climate crisis in this country is. We need to be willing to talk about those things, but more importantly, we need to be willing to show how we're going to fix those things. Just one example, climate. On the first day that I'm sworn in, I'm going to put a moratorium in place. No new drilling, no new mining on any federal lands. And I've got a plan on, oh, you're not surprised, on climate. Wait, but here it is. Think about it this way. Suppose as a country, we get to 2030 and we get net zero emissions. Great, yes. We're only 20% of the problem. We cannot think of this as solely a problem about cleaning up here at home. It's what our position is, not just in leadership, but in getting out there and getting the work done so that we clean up this entire earth. Together. So I want to give you a quick glimpse at my plan, for fear of being said, that woman has so many plans. But, good. So, let me just say a word about this part of the plan. And that is, I got a plan to do what we do best. Put $1 bazillion, okay, it's 10 times what we're spending right now, on science. Research, development. Why? Because there's an upcoming market for clean around the world. Here at home and around the world. Clean, and that means clean energy, but it also means cleaning up the air, cleaning up the water, desalinization. And much of what we're going to need hasn't even been invented yet. That is estimated to be a $23 trillion market over 10 years. So, here's the plan. We invest in the science, we invent it, the research, the development, and we say, you can use it, free, absolutely, but you gotta build it here in America. American taxpayers will pay to invent it, but then create those jobs here in America. Best estimate, that's about 1.2 million new green manufacturing jobs, good union jobs, right here. And then one more, we're going to sell it, or if we have to, give it away all around the world, because we're in this together. And then back to your question, right? How are we going to do this? And this is the point. We talk about specifically 1.2 million new manufacturing jobs. Let's go talk about that around America. Let's talk about that in Michigan. Let's talk about it in Wisconsin. Let's talk about it in Pennsylvania and Indiana. I said, let's talk about it. I've already been there to talk about it. And they're in. They get it. Kentucky, yes. I'm there. This is the thing. We've got to get out there and fight for votes everywhere. We leave nobody behind this time. Nobody. This is my 27th state that I've been to. Red parts of blue states. This is my 128th town hall. Our proud men on 50,000 selfies. But for me, it really is about who we're fighting for. That's what I started this with. And how we're going to fight. So when I got into this race, I knew what I'd be fighting for, who I'd be fighting for, but it was important to me to say, and I also am going to walk the walk on how. So I don't spend any time behind closed doors with millionaires and billionaires and corporate CEOs. I don't spend my call time sucking up to those folks. But it goes to Lisa's point, and that is, how are we going to beat this guy? We're going to do it by building a grassroots movement. We're going to do it face to face, person to person, all across this country. And if you think that's right, then be part of it.